Morning, fellow zombies. I am not alive, awake, or in a good mood, or in a good place this morning. Yeah, I'm seeing and I'm hearing all these things happening left and right. And quite frankly, I think we are put into this place on purpose. We are put into this place on purpose for whatever kind of damn reason, just to keep us off our game and keep us off balance. Time index right now is 2:06 in the morning for Monday, which I'm really starting to regret like crazy. It's the 3rd of February 2025. Past couple of days, we've had the Doge, Tomorrow General, whatever the fuck it is, going into everyone else's accounts, seeing what the fuck they can find, going to the Treasury, and start throwing people out of their jobs. They don't even have any official congressional power. But these guys coming from off the street, they're throwing people out of their jobs under the whim and under the commandments of Elon Musk. They go into Social Security and start fucking things up left and right. They went into the Department of Treasury and fucking things up left and right. Some kind of accountability bullshit. Messing around with people's accounts and how we operate things. And Trump allowed this shit. Meanwhile, we've got tariffs up the yin yang, and we're going to be paying the prices, but we're supposed to be enduring the pain. While there's been some local activity about all the deportation, day late and a dollar short on that one. It's still not happening. See, there's not enough of an outcry out there of what our government's doing, and there's not enough protesting. Hell, there's not even protesting at the state capitals or even at the national capital. Nothing. But they'll complain in a few areas about immigration. That's about it for the deportations. Not that your accounts have been already hacked and sacked, and other people have been hacked and sacked. It said either you quit or else we'll fire you. Some of those people in the Department of Justice are flipping their fingers off at them. Said, do it, motherfucker. So we'll see if we get any reports about people leaving their job in droves, or if they're supposed to be leaving out with money coming in their pockets, incentives. Don't these assholes understand that Trump don't pay anybody? He don't. He just takes. He sucks it in. So he's going to do this shit to people. We got other countries out there in different spots rioting because of Donald Trump. We're getting reactions in a few countries here and there about what Donald Trump's all about. All they got to do, if they want to get him and the Trumplicans out, is follow the Constitution and do the line of succession. Only the bitch of it is, it's all Trumplican party members. I kept thinking about what happens with every one of them damn guys gone. Who's going to run the fucking country? At that point, we're in martial law territory. A coup had been happened, is happening right now. I don't know if we're going to get foreign interference. I don't know if our own government system is collapsing or not. But what I'm catching on foreign media, it's being posted left and right. Panama's going insane because Marco Rubio, the Queen. It used to be the Queen Darling of Florida State. Now is Trump's ass kisser. He's the Secretary of State. Yeah, right. He's on Panama. And Panama's rioting. Panama is rioting. Times of India are reporting things that are happening in our country that the corporate media is like, should we do this? Should we do this? Should we run this? Well, you better run it, assholes, because this is what's happening right now. We are running into a situation that our country hasn't faced. Period. And either we follow it through or don't. Either way, we're screwed. It's going to cost more money, just for some lousy cables from Japan or China for computers. We don't do the U.S. manufacturing, do we? I guess sucks. So if I needed to get replacement cables or more flash drives, it's going to cost me more because I don't think American manufacturing is here. No, we do it overseas, where they get the electronics, and they get the materials, where they got what that we don't have, the minerals and the manufacturing for just a simple flash drive. It costs about $22 for a 256 gig. Some people live on the hog on that one, but for me, that's not enough because I do a lot of videos. I do a lot of audios. So I have to deal with that one. Food-wise, well, ramen noodles are not exactly American staples unless we manufacture it over here. Mostly, for the most part, it's coming from overseas. We get our fruits and vegetables overseas because we're not growing as much over here. Our ag sucks. We're trying to do selling stuff, but we got tariffs. Tariffs going in, tariffs going out, and we get to pay the price. I said it a long time ago. I blame you guys for all this shit because you voted the assholes in. Now what do we do? That's the question. They don't know what to do at this point. We are so screwed. We don't even see it. And we don't care to see it. So, whatever we're going to do right now, we're not doing. You can bitch and gripe about it all you want. I'm hearing the people pointing fingers left and right and trying to see if they're going to be part of a bigger problem or less of a solution. I wasn't tossing or turning about this stuff. I just wasn't quite sure how to respond to all of it. All I know is I'm seeing the fear, I'm seeing the anger, and I know I got the anger and the fear. But I have to keep asking myself about this stuff. How is it going to affect me down the road? What part of it is going to affect me that I can be really outraged about? And do I have any power to say or do anything about it? It seems like the First Amendment is getting whacked at left and right. The 14th Amendment for due process is getting slaughtered. What other kind of constitutional laws are getting overseen and not followed through by our elected officials? Where's the outrage from these assholes that people's private information is getting into the hands of people who shouldn't have them in the first place? We are breaking espionage laws left and right here, but nobody gives a flying fuck. Nobody. Where's the outrage? Where's the combined moral outrage from our elected leaders? Where's the Democratic Party who's supposed to be protecting us, and now they're just not quite sure what the fuck to do? And all we have is the Trumplicant Party, who is supposedly the Republican Party, but they're Trumplicans now. They're clearing their throats. They're trying to get as much positive attention on the television while we go downhill. I'm lucky that this particular month of February, Social Security wasn't touched. You know how scared I was trying to get? Not trying to get, but actually getting. Because seeing my Social Security touched or information being pulled, that pisses me off. But I can tell you something in my town that I'm living in right now. They wouldn't give a flying fuck about it. Rosamond, California doesn't care. There's no moral outrage. They are Doge. They are Trumplicans. They follow the Trump. And these assholes are going to get their damn Social Securities picked on. And they don't give a flying fuck. Tried to raise this kind of issue online with them a few days ago. And I got a few mouths out there still trying to support Trump one way or another. I said, fuck it. I know how the town stands. So right now, they just don't care. When their Social Security gets stomped on, like mine is, we're going to have eviction rates happening in this town. Companies that deal with real estate, rentals, and that kind of thing, they're going to see a problem concerning about people paying their rent. And they're going to have mass evictions, maybe. The scariest damn thing I'm going to see over here is eviction notices being slapped because rents are not being paid. Or any other thing that's going to happen. Long-term people getting tossed out because they can't pay. They do a $50 late fee for the rent. Oh, you can pay your rent late, but you got to pay for $50 and it's on your record. It's one thing doing it out of neglect, having the money, right there and doing it. I'd switch to auto pay because I thought it'd be easier this time around. So far it has. As long as the rent's coming in by the 3rd, I got no issues with it. But there's always that but. If Social Security gets stomped on and stopped, I have no guarantee that I'm going to be able to pay for next month's rent. This rent was a blessing and lucky. And because I've got some tweezer nuts, these yahoos of Trump and Musk coming through into different areas that they're not authorized. But because they're part of the Doge, the Department of whatever the fuck they are. Government accountability or something like that. Just because of that, gives them the right to go into yours, find out what the who and what you are, look at your Social Security accounting, whether or not you're going to actually get paid for anything or not. Let alone mine. All they got to do is do social media and find out what kind of an asshole I am. And I got no great love for Trump or the Trumplicans. When I kept hearing about Department of Justice and FBI getting picked on left and right. When I hear about there was a U.S. aid agency that's dealing with the nonprofits. They're all getting picked on. They're all getting tossed out on their ear. Where's the moral outrage? Where's the moral outrage? Where's the protesting? Quiet, crickets, nothing. So we're all fucked. I can continue to do the blame, 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 but it ain't solving shit. I'm more part of the problem than I am part of a solution. Because I don't know what we're supposed to be doing at this point. And nobody has a clue of what to do. How to get them out. If there is such a thing. We're going to be paying higher and higher food and product costs. Gases are going to go crazy because of fuel prices. Yeah, we're in for it. Blaming time is already over. What are we going to do, boys and girls?